Good morning, great morning, wonderful morning, spectacular morning, outstanding morning, magnificent morning. Yes, it is. You know why? Because I choose it to be so, the same way that you can for every moment of your life. Think about that. Your life is a whole bunch of moments, and within those moments, you get to choose what it means, no matter what's happening, no matter what's been said, no matter what's been done, no matter what you've said, no matter what you've done. You get to choose how you're going to think. And that's really important because that leads to a vibratory state. And that vibratory state is the attractive force in your life. It determines what you're attracted to, what's attracted to you, what you're repelled by, and what's repelled by you. And you're the one that ultimately has control over it. It's just a matter of whether or not you're going to use that beautiful hidden power inside of you to control your life. And that's what we do here at Elevitality. That's what I've done for me in my life, what Dolly's done for her in her life, and what we together are doing here in this container to help you to do that for you in your life. Remember, you don't become what you think about most of the time, you become how you're thinking most of the time. And you're the one who gets to determine what that's going to be. And by the way, that'll go there whether you want it to be there or not. See, so why not take control over it and make it the way you want it to be? That's the way you're supposed to live. So, with that being said, our invitation for you is to use everything that we're talking about as if your life depends on it. You know why? Because it does. Remember, you get to choose the concept of yourself that you live by. You get to choose what everything means. I was reading through a little bit of Neville this morning, and there's this beautiful statement from chapter 11, Interference and Power of Awareness, is and he says, you are free to choose the concept you will accept of yourself. Therefore, you possess the power of intervention, the power which enables you to alter the course of your future. The process of rising from your present concept to a higher concept of yourself is the means of all true progress. The higher concept is waiting for you to incarnate in the world of experience. Now, think about that. You get to choose, you get to make a decision about everything in your life solely by entering the kingdom of heaven. The concept of yourself is a perception, it's a point of view, it's a meaning. And what's beautiful is when you connect with that, that's what begins to show up in your world. And that's, again, what we invite you to connect with yourself. Now, what have we been studying? We've been studying this beautiful gem here, The Secret of the Ages. If you don't have a copy of this, make sure you do get a copy of this. And yes, read it. Yes, study it. Yes, underline it. Yes, highlight it. Yes, even memorize it. But more importantly, beyond that, apply it in your life. Remember, it's through application that you gain understanding, not by knowing, not by, oh my gosh, being inspired by it. No, by implementation. Use it in your life practically. And if you do, you'll create new normals in your life. All right, so you guys ready to dive into this? Type in the comments, I'm ready. And with that, we'll go into this. Okay, here we go. One, two, three, boom. All right, here we go. We're on page 169. And we read through this yesterday, but we're going to read through it again because of how important it is. The Lord helps them that help themselves is a truth as old as man. The Lord, God, the universe, helps those that help themselves, those whose minds are open, who are willing to reevaluate, who are working on themselves to shift that inner narrative. That's who the Lord helps. It is, in fact, plain common sense. Your subconscious mind has all the power, but your conscious mind is the watchman at the gate. It has got to open the door. It has got to press the spring that releases the infinite energy. No failure is possible in the accomplishment of any right object you may have in life, if you but understand your power and will perseveringly try to use it in the proper way. And remember, you have this amazing power, this hidden power of thought. Everything that you see on the outside is the result of thought. It's the externalization of thought, more specifically, the externalization of thought that was emotionally connected with. That's the real world you live in. And the more control you have over that, the more control you'll have of your life. If you want to externalize this, whatever this is for you, you've got to be emotionally connected to it. So you've got to be emotionally connected to it in thought. You must believe. You must be one with the idea. Be loyal to that unseen reality. Now, the men, the women, the individuals who have made their mark in this world all had one trait in common. They believed in themselves. You must believe in yourself. Remember, it is done unto you as you believe. Let's type that in the comments. It is done unto me as I believe. It is done unto me as I believe. Now remember, the most important word in that statement is the word as. Why? Because what's done unto you is conditional based from the belief that you have. You want to know what you believe to be true of yourself? Look at your results. That's what's been done unto you. Look at how much you earn, what you do for work, your lifestyle. Remember, your results always tell the truth. Let's type that in the comments. My results always tell the truth. Your results always tell the truth. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. In terms of what you earn, you're not supposed to be earning any more, any less. You're earning exactly what you're supposed to be earning because of a belief you have inside of you. And the best part is, if you don't like it, you could change it. That's what we work with you here in Elevitality, in these containers that we've created for you to help you to shift that belief so that your results change. But you may say, how can I believe in myself when I have never done anything worthwhile, when everything I put my hand to seems to fail? You can't, of course. That is, you couldn't if you had to depend on your conscious mind alone. But remember, what one far greater than you said, I can of mine own self do nothing. The Father that is within me, he doeth the works. The Father that is within you, he doeth the works. The Father within you, that great, amazing, all power, omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent Father that's in you, that's what doeth the works. That same Father is within you, and it is by knowing that he is in you, and through him you can do anything that is right. That you can acquire that belief in yourself, which is so necessary. Remember, the belief is necessary. Without it, your results don't change. With it, your results are what they are. Certainly the mind that imaged the heavens and the earth and all they contain has all wisdom, all power, and all abundance. And it does. Remember, everything is already done. Everything's already finished. God, the universe, the law, knows better than you how to get what you want. With this mind to call upon, you know there is no problem too difficult for you to undertake. The knowing of this is the first step. Faith, but St. James tells us, faith without works is dead. So go on to the next step. Decide on the one thing you want most from life. Decide right here, right now, connect to it. No matter what it may be, there is no limit, to mind. Visualize the thing you want. See it, feel it, believe in it. Make your mental blueprint and begin to build. See, this reminds me of that beautiful statement, without vision, people perish. Have a vision for yourself. Be loyal to the idea. Act as if. Live from the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And watch what happens. You know what will happen? You'll begin to see outer reality taking shape upon that model. But again, in order for that model to take shape in the outer world, you've got to be loyal to it on the inside first. And you've got to believe in it. Believe. Belief will create the outer circumstance. Now, before we proceed, for those of you who are watching this live stream and are feeling this beautiful connection to this and would love to dive deeper into this and watch the rest of this call and watch the recordings as well, do yourself a favor, stop thinking about it. See, this is where you get to step into your belief and act on what's calling out to you, and go to elevitality.com and register for Master Your Mind. You'll thank yourself later.